come to the table this morning, let us prepare our hearts and our souls to be so close to God as we sing number 406, Beneath the Forms of Outward Light. Every Sunday morning we gather here at the table, and almost invariably we do exactly the same thing in exactly the same order with the exact same words of institution, and it's very, very meaningful to us. But occasionally I go to other churches after I leave here, and many of them take communion. But they have their way of doing it, and their way is just as right as our way. And in that hymn there, beneath the forms of outward rite, rite just means ritual. And each church has its own liturgical ritual. None of it's right, none of it's wrong. It all belongs to the people taking part in it. So this is our ritual, and guess what, folks? God makes that right. God says thank you for joining me today. But folks, it's not the ritual. If next Sunday you come in here and I've changed everything up about communion, you're going to have a stroke. But God will honor the fact that we came to the table to participate in remembering what Christ went through for us. On that night before he was crucified, Jesus met with his disciples in that upper room for dinner. And when the dinner ended, Jesus stood at his place, and he took a loaf of bread, and he broke it, and he blessed it, and he gave thanks for it. And he made sure, I think, that they saw exactly what he had. And he said, this is my body that's broken for you, broken for the forgiveness of your sins. Do this in remembrance of me. Then he took a glass of wine, and he held it so they could see it. And he said, this is my blood, the blood of the new covenant, shed, poured out for all, for the forgiveness of their sins, your sins, and all who follow after you. Drink you all of it in remembrance of me. Loving God, as we walk away from the table, we ask forgiveness for sometime clinging so strongly to the ritual that we have become so comfortable with. Help us to know that it's not about ritual. It's about our hearts, connecting with your heart, acknowledging what you did for us through your Son Jesus. We say humbly, on bent knees.